And we're almost immediately back as I got a quick trip to get my cats a little more water and ordered myself some food. When that food does get here, I will have to end the episode, but I might make it a two-parter in the same one. We'll see, depending on how I'm feeling. But we got some interesting battles going on over here that we left ourselves off on. We got some slingers that are starting to mass here nicely, and that means we can probably start moving out soon with a bunch of them. I don't know how good I feel about that fight. How many are here? 32 blue kobolds and 9 slingers. It's quite a bit of dudes there. We'll move on to this and take their town. We want to strip them of their resources if we can. Generally going to be the thing we're going to want to do. Where the hell is this? Okay, it's one of these guys, yeah. Oh shit, they have charm. Okay. There's some different spells here too. Magic stones. It's wild. But once he gets into combat, he's probably going to struggle to cast spells. His ethereal doesn't mean much if we had all these slingers, but they're all positioned over here, strangely enough, so they're having some trouble finding home. Charmed one of our kobolds. Not that value to charm a kobold, though. If we were the trolls, those guys would be pretty dangerous because they got charm. Which charm will work on trolls. This is going to be a pretty easy fight, and it's already over. Okay, so we took a town, killed one of those weird spirit things. It's time to strip these guys of their resources. I think this is how you go up into the clouds, which you gotta be a little careful about. Ooh. These are new, these enchanted forests. They have some interesting resources. One of the things we're gonna struggle with still is taking these, though. We will avoid the old castle if we can. Just completely strip this guy of his resources. Love it. You gotta love to see it. Green shaman's available. Ow. Cracked my jaw. Could get a green shaman nowhere else, it looks like. Dragon's moving around. What's up, Flokes? I'm in charge of far too many cats right now. My lord. It's like 24/7. We want attention now. But I'm busy playing my game. Little buddy. Oh, he's so cute. If you haven't seen my cats, you'll probably see them one day. If not in the back of the green screen, as they jump on the desk that it's kind of half sitting on. You might see them somewhere else on the channel as I do things. I've been thinking about doing a cat compilation. I think that'd be pretty cute. Of times the cats have appeared on the channel. He's licking my leg right now. He's like, please, acknowledge me. Okay. I have another force with this Tick Zabuli. I don't even, these names, my lord. I'm struggling already. I'm struggling with these names. Okay, we're heading this direction with this force. This should be fine. The dragon's sitting there now, and there's a lot of guys to dissuade anyone from attacking. But now we're going to start seeing, now that we got a lot, we're going to start seeing the rapid expansion of the kobolds, hopefully is our new meta. As we grab resources, we'll start to get enough to expand. Where's the dude here? There he is. Does he have charm? If he doesn't have charm, he's in trouble. Cloud of Confusion. Oh, that's actually pretty dangerous. He's stronger, but he's only got his little fist. I don't think these guys are actually very good defenders. I wouldn't spend a lot of resources on these guys unless I'm just trying to prevent nature or, Okay, holy fuck. This army's likely dead, and there goes our air shaman. As, this is a lot of forces, and he's just going to put us all to sleep. This is a threat that's going to be real difficult to deal with. The illusionist is one of the more dangerous factions to get off the ground. Yeah, because he's just going to look at all that slumber. I think even our shaman is in here somewhere asleep. We need to find him. as if he's not dead yet. This presents a big problem. That's a lot of mirrors, too. And some of these are just most of these are just illusions. God, he got the Pale One King. I wonder if we've already seen him around here. This is just not going to do anything. This is brutal. And he's going to want our little mines where we have all our guys. We need to snipe him with assassins, I think is the best thing we could try. I'll zoom past this. They're all dead. Our poor air shaman is not going to survive. His lightning can't strike fast enough. They have phantasms too. It's a lot of dead kobolds. Oh, there goes our quick expansion. Oh god. At least in that region of the world. Oh, we finally got access to catapults, which we need to buy. Might delay some stuff elsewhere, but it's important. I don't even... Like, my god, how do I deal with this? Hopefully dissuade him from pushing into our stuff here. That is a very big problem, though. Tiki moves this way. We'll grab those catapults here, and then we'll use them against these guys. And they're just a single catapult, which is kind of expensive for a single catapult, but hey, you do what you can. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh boy, okay. Well, we've encountered some problems, as you guys can tell now. But hopefully we manage it. I'm gonna try and kill this stone drake with the limited resources. There's actually a bunch of black kobolds here. Interesting. But you know, they're just as bad as regular kobolds, frankly. Stealthy, and they got XP, but otherwise they're, yeah. Surprised us, but not really that big of a deal. Means our stone drake here isn't gonna die as quickly, but still very quickly. We take that. Oh god, okay. Yep, the illusionist is just pretty certain he can take us, which I'm convinced he can too, because frankly he's got just a bunch of stuff. God. Should have just ran away. I don't know how we're gonna deal with him. And he's decided we are his next war target. Hope we at least kill this centaur commander. Come on. Kill something. Oh, Christ. Luckily, a lot of these mirrors are empty now. That's one thing. This is going to continue to be reduced. If we can kill some of the phantasms, at least, or illusions, they'll start to lose. But it's hard to kill them when we're all getting put to sleep. We lose our massive number advantage with the slumber. He might go for our mines. Our dragon won't even do very well against this. We need to get some level 3 stuff. There goes our giant expansion parties, guys. My word. Okay, hopefully he doesn't expand too far into us now. Ugh, okay, a whole bunch of red shaman we can finally get. We'll do that soon here. It's not that many archers. We'll probably take this city too. Claim it for our own. We'll get our red shaman, so we can start producing red dragons if we need to. But I don't know when we're gonna be able to do that. We have new threats to think about. I can see why the senator's been having trouble. But it's so much. I wonder how much of this territory he has himself. Probably a lot, because he's got a pretty kitted out army, or that's just his doom stack that he's been running around. Could frankly be either. Let's go kill these knights, huh? Yeah. Or cavalrymen, technically, but hey. Same. Same. Gonna get a city over here, so that'll make up for some of our losses over here, but we really need to think about how we're gonna address this new problem. This looks like the Druid. So the Druid doesn't do super well versus the Kobold. Their Doom stacks are gonna cause us problems, but our poison-resistant guys are really gonna mess with them. Take some losses taking the city, but that resource gain will be worth it. Can drop off some archers and hope that we're left alone here for the most part. Just watch this while I check on my food progress. Waiting for my order. Okay. That's good. Plenty of time to play Conquest, maybe a half-hour episode or something. This a little faster. I'm thinking about doing battle reports. I haven't decided yet what I want to do, because that means I have to click through all the battle reports where it's easier to skip, but I like the idea of having an exact unit count of how much we're losing. It's a very complicated thing to decide for me. God, look, he's mirrored this out now. My God. That's gonna, I think that causes fear or something on the walls. I don't remember fully, but it's not good for us. Not at all. Drop like this many. Boop. There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Willing to walk past this stuff for the most part. We could try and kill this army. What level druid is it? God, these boars are gonna hurt. They have armor, don't they? No, they don't have any armor. They just go berserk. So the big HP pools. It's kind of what we thrive against. There's 83 of them, 86 of us. I don't love those odds, though. Especially getting trampled. Yeah, no. Because we will get trampled like crazy. We are very tiny. What kind of mine is this? Oh, God. So we're going to run limited on archers, and we're going to have to revert to slingers eventually. Grab a whole bunch of those guys. Get over here. Protect this mine. We'll probably upgrade one of these soon. Ooh. Let's get back in here. These are blues and reds. I'd love to upgrade the red one, and he couldn't do it this turn. Let's do it since we got the druid over here. He's a little bit softer target. I don't know what we're doing about the illusionist yet, so that's a different problem that we're gonna have to solve, but it's gonna require some deep thought. Okay. Druid's not so scary when the illusionist is around. I'm like, oh God, look at this thing. And he's just gonna re-equip all these mirrors and fancy himself a better army. I'm scared to even move this stuff out, frankly. Let's put kind of a problem into our plans for the future. The slumber is the biggest issue for us, because falling asleep is not. Okay, City of Crafts. That's interesting. Oh wait, are cities just a special city? Okay, we found the deep one, guys, the cultists, which with their own bag of worms. I'm not as worried about the cultist, especially this one. The infernal path somewhere, so I'm feeling that'll teleport them straight into the inferno, which could be an interesting way to conquer the inferno quickly, is to get one of those maybe and send an army down if you think they're strong enough to take on the hordes of demons that will chase you. But I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know at all. That's a good idea or not. It doesn't sound like it to me, but who knows what people could come up with in their builds. 27 versus 72. Did not mean to center you. I'm thinking about fighting that, is what I'm doing. Yeah, let's do it. This should be a win. He's got astrology. He might cause some confusion, but ultimately these guys are low armor, and they'll just, you know, they'll die pretty quickly to kobold swarms. Fortunately, we still have some places that will die quickly to us. I have a whole bunch of troops we're going to want to move out of here. The Red Chief can only be recruited here, so we'll take him here. That also, the nice part of this is it also acts as kind of like a fort recruitment thing for anyone instead of just your regular kobolds. A lot of garbage here right now. Could just run it against the druid. I think that might be worthwhile. And just take a whole bunch of this. I want to take enough to where they lose it, but actually we got plenty here we can grab. Let's not take any of the green archers. Let's make this really an air army. Here we go. Take a bunch of these guys. This is almost too much now. Kill some lines here. The double click will irritate the hell out of me here, but then we'll just take all these guys. Take all of our archers from here, it's fine. They'll be okay. And we'll go over here and start killing stuff. As we might have more than just the druid, but that'll be okay. What a useless goblin murder attempt. Barely diseased, that guy. I'm not sure of the usefulness. They don't have poison, so like the big thing is if you poison a mage, then they lose that mage for the battle, and that makes it really good. But like filth dagger is just disease. It's like they could be suiciders. You know what we could do? That is one we could go against the illusionist with a bunch of suiciding murderers and hope that one of them disease him, and then he slowly dies, and then that army's less scary because we can outshoot the illusions if we're not asleep. Although our green shaman's on fire. Which might mean he's just dead, which would really suck. He's just dead. That's not lucky at all. So we lost our only green shaman down here. And that whole army's sitting outside, which means we need a red to spawn here. We have this shaman, which we could just take him with some of these guys and run him over, which I think is what we'll do. To make sure these guys aren't stuck outside, and take this army and deal with stuff. And maybe go expand down here. This is looking like a better choice. Left a single slinger with those mirrors. That is pricey if we go take that, but I can't remember exactly what the mirrors do. They might either send a... They either cause fear or they send a unit out that's like an illusion of itself or something. I don't... It's been a minute since I've messed with that. It's one of those two. We'll grab this city. Some nice resources that we can hold on to. You see, we can all now recruit all the colors of kobolds except for black consistently. I don't know if there's like a special base or something for the kobolds where you get a bunch of the black ones, but I think, frankly, you're just never going to mass them, is my feeling on it so far. Of course, it is just a feeling about it. We'll probably base this out next with a stronghold. I think that's the wisest thing we can do right now. Unfortunately, I'm just so afraid until I see this guy move way south to take on the senator and finish off his base. Of course, finishing off the senator would mean there's one less army for the illusionist to track down. This was an easy, clean fight. Might have lost like 1 or 2 kobolds there. Problem is also he's attracting the illusionist to come up towards us when he sends armies like that around. A blue shaman and a white chief. Could put a blue shaman up here. I'm just so scared of this guy. Blue can also be recruited here, which solves that problem for the most part. Actually want to drag in this guy in this base, but we'll wait for a second. Grab all this stuff. We got Flame Burst now. We'll go here. We'll get the dragon spell and we'll cast it. Is this just a murder crow? Doesn't matter. We'll worry about that later. These will now start spawning good troops. Do I want to move out this army again? No, I think these guys can chill on that city. I think that's enough resources with that army. And they'll just sit there and defend. This would build out more. Our expansion going a little slower due to the illusionist, which is one of the few armies that really could have kicked us in the ass there. Unfortunately, but we will survive to thrive. Frostrake, Black Kobold Scout, White Kobold Sorcerer. Wish I had the money for it. Sorceress, just a regular mage. Do we have the money for it? Ah, we're 2 gold short. My God. We could get a Sorceress, which is a nice boon. I don't want to suicide them over here. They're probably much better grabbing one of these armies, which we forgot about this guy last turn, but that's okay. He can now go out and kill this Temple of El and figure out what else he'll do. Only midwinter. We could have gone through all the ice paths, but not so concerned about that. So we listen to the nice, calm, relaxing music. They need more epic music here. Okay. Instead of going over here and spawning dragons, we'll actually go kill this. Take this mine. It's a small force, not a big deal. We're getting close to where we're going to upgrade Nala to her level 2 spells and her level 3 rituals, and we're going to see what those are and see if any of them are apt to take on the illusionist. I think we forgot to recruit the sorceress, but that's okay. I kind of want a kobold sorcerer for thematic reasons, so we'll probably wait on it. And we'll definitely have enough money now, as long as we save up. Oh dear God, he's getting closer. And if you don't know, the illusionist works off gems, every kind of gem, so they would like to take this stuff from us. Which is big and scary. We're also kind of scary here. There's a lot of us, but they're all going to get put to sleep, so I don't know how helpful that is. Oh shit. Did I just kill this? I might have killed this stack. I thought on ice you go quicker. Apparently not. I thought snow is the 2. I wish they'd give these boots to indicate how... Oh well. It's bad memory. Hopefully it stays frozen, but I think we're dead. Which is another expansion army down, but hey. That's fine. So we now prioritize killing some of this stuff. I want to go take this stuff. We could build a fire drake. I'll just show it to you. Fire drakes have a fire breath and a bite. They're okay. Nothing useful there, yeah, that we want to grab. Could build a dragon, but that would take us from the level 2 rituals that we're trying to get, so we'll sit on that. We'll just hold off for a turn. Oh, holy shit. And we're getting attacked. What do you have? What is the Moonstone? Moon magic and night magic. That's a new magic item. Ring of the Dead, and this is going to mean his spells go further. Domestication, Animal Tree. Okay, his spells are not good for this fight. We might still win this, because he doesn't have enough He's going to animate some trees, but, like, okay. And this is... He's not going to... Why are these guys... Oh, because they're undeads. He's going to fuck his people up at the gate. They're going to take a bunch of poison stacks as he kills them. Although we're getting... I think we're going to lose this, actually. They're out firing us. But, you know, makes sense. Our kobolds are weak. And we lost all our poison guys here, so... They are going to lose a bunch of guys. And we can send Nala here next turn and just wipe this stack. So they do not have the spells for it. They're going to continue to lose guys here as the Hydra Bolt just poisons the one next to him. A Hydra Bolt in our ranks would actually be pretty good if we can get him on a poison guy. Okay, this fight's over. You're going to see here, though, it's like anyone who's been poisoned by the Hydra Bolt is just going to fall. Well, I guess it doesn't show you the whole thing of them dying of poison, but please don't drown. Oh, God. Fuck me. Stupid behavior. Okay. I do this sometimes, guys. I'm not going to lie. We make big mistakes here. But we got our green sorcerer, and he's going to want that Hydra Bowl. And I like his spells. Poison goo. Oh, this is good. This is very good. It's a good sorcerer, but he's gonna run around with only poison guys, and I think it's time to stop sleeping on the Wyvern Knights. How many do we have here? 71. It's plenty for the moment, although I want to move more troops eventually up with him. The big thing here is he's going to cast a bunch of spells to help out, so he's going to be more effective. We might go kill this, because our Wyvern Knights will fly right over the gates. It's a big force here. Pygmy people. Tower of Justice. What a cool name. And these animals might cause us some issues, but it's whatever for now. Lost our city over here. This city's much more defended. Nala can actually go grab them before they run away. Yeah. Ooh, but that'll prevent us from a level up. It's a tough choice. I think we'll just level her up. I need to see this before we risk ever killing her. So an Elder Dragon. I haven't seen this yet. To a greater mine. If a lesser dragon is already present, it will be driven away as the Elder Dragon takes its place. The dragon demands of gold and consumes hundreds of kobolds when it arrives. After having settled in the mine... Ah, so it's not controlled too. I don't know how I feel about that. So our dragons are just super fucking lazy. Now what is the Kobold Priest? The Kobold Priest has wings. It has Hailstorm, which will just murder our own units, so no. So that's an unfortunate path. Blue Dragon Spawn Chief, Forester, okay. Interesting. Huh. A little unenthused with the uncontrollable dragons. It's a little weird. You know, they put the cool dragons in the game, and you can't control any of them. It's just leaves a little bit of a bad taste, but we'll probably try and summon one soon. It's going to cost holy hell of a lot of stuff. So by soon, I mean much later. And I could definitely see that being more useful up here. I would have upgraded this guy if I thought. If I knew that. Probably. Oh, buddy, what's up? We're almost at a half hour here. I'll only stop when my food gets here. Even though Floki wants attention. Oh, we're getting attacked in the City of Crafts. These are new. I don't... They actually have some good spells with Shooting Thorns. That'll start hurting us pretty bad. Although, does it do... Yeah, it does actual damage, too. You'll see here, we'll just wreck these frontliners, though, with our constant swarm of arrows. These are going to cause a problem, because we have really low morale. So every horn that hits us will cause fleeing to occur. Because the kobolds are terrified. This is, at the end of the series, guys, we're definitely going to have a long analysis about the kobold strengths and weaknesses and talk about what I think about them, at least this state of the game. They might change some stuff with them. This is the very, very new release of the game as we play this, so who knows what will happen in the future. But right now, there's some things I definitely have problems with the kobolds, in terms of as them being my favorite, not as them being a playable faction. They're definitely playable. You can see it here. Like, we're just wrecking through swarms of these animals, at least. They haven't even really hurt our gates that much. But with the dragons all being stupid, presents an interesting... Thankfully, they don't have a lot of ants. Those ants will really wreck kobolds, is what I've learned. You'll see they'll just slice through them. Low HP pools. This is a good example of a pretty decent kobold defense. There's still a chance we have some problems here with losses. This guy having Shooting Thorns, but for the most part, this is a good kobold defense. Our gates get broke open, but they've lost all their melee troops. Kind of a bad move by the druid, but I see why he thinks he could take it potentially. Probably put too much stock in his hornblowers and his spells. And he's already poisoned, so we won't have major issues with him, which means this is a clean fight. And he's attacked most of our poison guys and did not kill them. Please die quicker. Well, we'll take more losses longer. There we go. The fleeing guys won't die, so there we go. It's a good defense. A lot of undead. Wish I was a necromancer. That would be a great... necromancer and kobold combo would be fun. Because the necromancer could just grab whatever dies, and then you'd have them. Get another green sorcerer. We will do that, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of green kobolds to send with him. Venomous Death, Poison Mist, and Animate Mushroom. That's new. Very situational. Very situational. There's not a lot of mushrooms, so... I like that they've added that, though, these animate the nature stuff. It really adds a lot to some of these factions. Be a little careful here. We were going to go take our city back, but we'll hold off on that. Now, this army would die to this, because these guys just... They are so... bad against anything in mass, against mass, because their skill is having a mass army, but in a siege, you know, they just fall apart. Frankly, even outside of a siege, we beat them because we have our little javelin guys. Our base troops are better than the Bakemono's base troops there, little guys. Just a nice thing. We want to go here and summon our dragon. Although now we've gotten a taste of what the Elder Dragon might be. He didn't kill the senator, did he? He might have. Have someone else here, too. Oh, no, here's the senator. He's stalking us as we just build up hordes of troops so they ignore us over here. So we focus our conquest elsewhere. Approaching with my food. Okay, so this episode is almost done. We'll probably play through one more turn very quickly. White Kobold Shaman. Oh, I want that. Breastplate of Protection. Okay, a Sea Father and a Kobold Chief. Let's get the Shaman. It's not that good. It'll increase the HP, but like... How much do we really need that right now? It's not much. What we need is more White Kobolds. I wish it gave you better bases when you got leveled up, but apparently it doesn't. This ain't gonna do much for us, but we'll take it from the druid here. He's equipped some mercenaries, so it'll cost him a pretty penny. Could try that fight. I'm more focused on getting a dragon, and then we'll go wipe him after we've grabbed... Oh, there's actually not good reinforcements here. We need to upgrade these, maybe, instead. I want to upgrade the red one, actually. But the blues are really the same. They just don't... They don't have resistance to fire, which is something we'd like. It's the big difference. Taking a while to mass troops up here. So we've taken some major losses. I'm worried about the Wyvern Knights. Yeah, I should have been worried. This is the problem with the Wyvern Knights, is they don't have enough body armor, I think, to justify the cost. Whereas the others you get have breath weapons. These guys have a crazy amount of attacks, but they'll get shot down by archers, as you can see here. Festering Wound and Lost an Eye. What is Festering Wound? I've never... My lord. What the... Oh. God, that's just bad. So he's gonna die here, but that would have been even worse. Okay, he's doing a little too much summoning. There we go. Get some nice poison stacks on the enemy. So I guess we never get level 3 casters, or do you have to go send sorcerers to... I think you can upgrade sorcerers, actually. Which we might invest our gems in. It seems wise. Yeah, I bet if you Ritual of Mastery sorcerers, they get level 3 spells. Which is probably what our next gem usage should be for, frankly. Since the dragons aren't going to ever be anything too crazy. So they're always stuck in their kind of area. We have access to another green sorcerer, although we're kind of competing for other stuff right now, and I don't know if we need another green one. It's nice to see we're getting so many opportunities to recruit them, but as you can see, we're running out of green kobolds. This is an heir, just shaman, okay. Getting close. How much does it cost to upgrade them? 300. Oh, that's expensive. You never want that guy to die. If he dies, you've cost yourself so much. Ooh, there's the Hydra Bowl. We want to kill that. We need to do an upgrade here. We also need to kill these guys. Only 13 isn't actually that much. Not leave it totally undefended. There. I guess, God, what a waste of a turn. Oh, this is a desert. That does not look like a, what the fuck? Okay. I take no credit for not noticing there's a tiny little patch of desert in there. Ugh, this is probably the Scourge Lord who did that. Guarantee you there's a pillar around there somewhere. Did my food get here? Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode here. Some big problems are on the corner, on the horizon here as we give it a quick save. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time when we continue to conquer Elysium with our Kobolds.